72 hours without power, what changes? By the 72-hour mark without power, something important has shifted. Not because things are suddenly dangerous, not because everything has gone wrong, but because the assumption of a quick return to normal has quietly expired. This video is about what to do at that moment, when the outage stretches beyond inconvenience, beyond routine disruption, and into something that requires deliberate thinking. Not panic, not escalation, just steady decisions. Quick recap: where we are now. Let's quickly ground where we are. In the first 30 minutes, the goal was stabilization. Confirm the outage. Prevent immediate mistakes. Set a calm tone. In the first night, the focus shifted to comfort and routine. Lighting, food, sleep, reducing stress. Then came the phase where no one was saying anything. Limited information, no clear timeline, silence instead of updates. By that point, you weren't reacting anymore. You were preparing quietly. Now we're 3 full days in. And at 72 hours, the question changes. It's no longer, when will things go back to normal? It becomes, how do we live well inside uncertainty? That's the difference. The most important realization at 72 hours. Here's the key insight most people miss. At 72 hours, the emergency hasn't escalated. Your responsibility has. This doesn't mean danger, it means ownership. You stop waiting for outside systems to restore certainty and start managing continuity yourself. Continuity of water, continuity of food, continuity of power, continuity of health, continuity of security, continuity of morale. And the biggest mistake people make in this stage, they either do too much or they do nothing at all. The correct move is in the middle. Why 72 hours matters more than day one. The first day of an outage is emotional. The second day is uncomfortable. The third day is informational. By 72 hours, the reason the power is out starts to matter. Not because you need to panic, but because different causes create different constraints. You don't need to know the exact cause. You just need to understand what might be happening so you don't make the wrong assumptions. Let's walk through a few common possibilities. Scenario 1, widespread storm or weather damage. This is the most common cause of multi-day outages. Ice storms, hurricanes, wind events, flooding. In this scenario, physical infrastructure is damaged. Repair crews are active. Restoration is slow but progressing. What this means for you: supplies will likely return, utilities may come back unevenly, travel may remain limited. Your best move here is patience and conservation. Burning resources early doesn't help. Waiting intelligently does. Scenario 2, regional grid failure. This is different from storm damage. In a regional grid failure, infrastructure may be intact. Control systems or transmission may be compromised. Restoration depends on coordination, not repair. This often creates longer information gaps, fewer public updates, uneven power restoration. In this case, you should assume the outage could extend. Communication may lag. Normal timelines don't apply. Your response doesn't change dramatically, but your expectations should. Scenario 3, supply chain or fuel disruption. Sometimes the power isn't the problem. Fuel is. If power plants or backup systems can't get fuel, rolling outages can occur. Restoration may stall. Priority zones may receive power first. This is where restraint matters most. Fuel you don't use is fuel you still control. Movement should be purposeful. Consumption should be intentional. Scenario 4. Infrastructure overload or cascading failure. Modern systems are interconnected. Sometimes one failure creates others. Power affects water. Water affects treatment. Communications degrade. Repairs slow down. This doesn't mean collapse, it means complexity. In this scenario, partial service may return and disappear. Information may contradict itself. Stability comes and goes. Your goal here is adaptability, not certainty. Don't chase every change. Respond slowly and deliberately. Scenario 5. Something unclear or unconfirmed. This is the hardest scenario psychologically. No clear explanation, no official statements, no timeline. This is where anxiety grows, not because of danger, but because of ambiguity. In this case, overreaction is the biggest risk. Rumors spread quickly. People exhaust themselves early. The best response is calm consistency. Stability at home creates stability in decision-making. Step 1. Formalize the situation. At 72 hours, regardless of the cause, you quietly reframe the situation as extended, not catastrophic, extended. That mental shift unlocks better decisions. You stop treating supplies casually. You stop using resources just because. You start thinking in daily rhythms. You're not rationing, you're planning usage. That difference matters. Water. Confirm, conserve, extend. By now you should already know how much drinking water you have, whether tap water is still flowing, where your backup sources are. At 72 hours, water moves from awareness to management. You designate drinking water only. You reduce washing water use. You delay unnecessary cleaning. You switch to wipes where appropriate. Why? Because water is the one resource you cannot replace quickly. The goal here is time. Food, predictability over variety. At this stage, food decisions should become boring. Boring is good. You simplify meals, you repeat familiar foods, you avoid waste. Cold and room temperature food becomes normal. Cooking becomes optional. Food should lower stress, not add to it. Power and lighting. Strategic use. Power now equals options. Phones are tools. Radios are tools. Lighting is mood control. You rotate batteries intentionally. You light only what you need. You preserve flexibility. A calm house feels safer than a bright one. Information. Fewer checks, better thinking. Constant checking drains energy. Choose 1 or 2 sources, 1 or 2 times per day. Ignore speculation. Silence doesn't mean failure. It means the system is busy. Medical, hygiene, and comfort. At 72 hours, small problems matter more. Gather medications, first aid, hygiene items. Reduce friction. Less friction equals fewer mistakes. Safety, routine, and normalcy. Most people are still cooperative. Your goal is not defense, it's normal. Locked doors, consistent routines, minimal visibility. Normalcy is stability. The biggest mistake at this stage, escalating before constraints force you to, burning resources too early, acting emotionally, chasing certainty. Preparedness here is restraint. Closing. At 72 hours without power, you don't need answers. You need steadiness. If the power returns tomorrow, you've lost nothing. If it doesn't, you've gained time. Time to think. Time to observe. Time to decide. Steady days aren't created by dramatic actions. They're created by calm decisions, repeated consistently, while others rush ahead. That's how you stay ready, without losing your footing.